Alright guys, so I'm just making this video really quick because I got this steel band from a friend. He bought the metal band Moto 360, and I already have a pebble steel band on my Moto 360. It's a nice band. I picked it up from Best Buy. It's pretty cheap. So I actually got this original band from him because he bought it and it was a little too tight, and he didn't realize there were extra links in the box. But then he found them and he gave me those, and he already exchanged the band. So I ended up with this band myself. So I'm just making this video really quick because I kind of looked online and I didn't see any videos on how to change the links on this stock watch here, on the stock band. So this is no means a tutorial video or anything like that, but it is just kind of an idea of how to go ahead and do that, in case you were wondering. So here are the extra links. I already removed the pin, so they come off a little bit easy. And I also removed the pin over here. I actually added one link already, and I'm going to add the other link. But I am recording this video with one hand and I need both hands to go ahead and do this. So what I'll go ahead and do is just explain to you what you need to do, and then you can kind of just take it away from there. So inside the package of the extra links are these little pins. Now these little pins are exactly what is used to hold it onto the actual so these pins are the pins that actually hold the links together. So on them is this little short fat one. I don't know if you can see that there. So I got this little short fat one here, and then you have the longer one. Now the longer one is the one I'm using as a little tool to kind of remove the pins from the links as it is. On the watch, on the link itself, I'll use this other one. On the link itself, there's two sides to it. One, you have this hole on the left, and then you also have the hole on the right. Now, the hole on the left is the one for the longer pin, the skinnier pin. The hole on the left is kind of like a I don't even know how to describe it, but it basically sits, the bigger pin sits inside that one. So let me try to do this with one hand here and get it on video. See if I can stand this up with something. Okay, that's one, that's two. Let's see if that holds. All right, so this pin right here, this little fat pin, is the one that goes inside here. So as you can see, it goes inside there and it just sits inside there. Now on the other end, I'll just take that out. On the other end of this side of the link is this pin. Now this pin is the one that goes all the way, and if you kind of can see it, I'm not sure if you can or not, but right, let that camera focus. Nope, maybe not. So on the pin itself, and also on this little other pin, there are little notches right in the middle. It's essentially how the pin locks into place. So when you have this other pin here, and then you have that pin there, they lock in the middle there, and that's how it stays into place. So unlike some other links where you have to actually have a directional arrow, these you can kind of push out in either direction. So once it's off, like I said, I'm kind of just using a little, I'll show you what I got. I am using a pair of pliers, opened up a little bit, and then I am also using this as my hammer, not because I don't have a hammer, but because I had it handy and it's a little bit easier than going to get a hammer, which is in my back closet. So you want to get a cloth or something. I'm using a paper towel. It's working fine for me, but I opened this part here up a little bit on the pliers, just to let the pin pass through. But essentially I'm going to put this down on top of that. I go ahead and I put the the links, the band right here, and then essentially just use the pin that it comes with to go ahead and hammer out the existing pin, you know, and then from the bottom, since it has a little opening on the pliers, it actually gives you lets the pin pass through. Hammer it just a little bit, tap it out, you know, about halfway, I would say. And then after you tap it out just a little bit, you can go ahead and just grab the pair of pliers or whatever, and then just pull the pin the rest of the way out. Once it's past that little middle notch, it's a little bit easier to just go ahead and pull. I would not recommend trying to push it out. It's easier to just give it a couple little taps. It comes right out once you get it past that notch. But that's it. That's pretty much the video. I know some people had some questions probably about that. I know I sure did. But once you do that, like I said, it's pretty easy to do, and I feel pretty confident on go ahead and adding some extra links to this. So if you got any questions, I'll try to answer them below. Just go ahead and ask them. I'm probably not the best at it, but I'll do my best. Take care, guys.